Back into it. We go ahead and introduce our next storyteller. Annalie Martinez lives in Tucson, where she attends the University of Arizona. She is currently a sophomore, majoring in psychology as well as in Spanish literature. She attended Desert View High School and graduated in 2018. Annalie is very passionate in everything she does, especially being an example for her younger siblings. She's a first-generation student, and she has found great resources to help her be successful throughout college, including the Thrive Center. And Annalie currently works for the Math 100 team. So we're really grateful to have her speaking today. And Annalie, take it away.
Hello, my name is Martinez. I, like as many other people, are not truly great in math. Considerably because we're not just good in it or just because. In my experience, math had been a challenge, especially since high school. My high school classes were mostly self-taught, so we basically had to figure it out on our own, one way or another. My high school classes, they were good, but since they were self-taught, it was really difficult. We had something somewhat like Alex, but without the office hours and online tutoring. Since I obviously had to graduate somehow, I began to attend after-school tutoring, where I was helped with the questions I was having. I was in multiple courses, which were called integrated algebra, which was a course for those who needed extra help. For that, I had to be 2 years of my high schooling. When coming to college, that was a very huge change for me, since everything was so different, and since I am a first-generation student. Being a first-generation student, you sometimes feel lost and without guidance. But there are many resources here at the U of A that they provide. My selected math course, so when I began as a freshman, I had to begin with Math 100, in which I felt I wasn't college ready, but that was just me. Math 100 was actually a great help in guiding me to the correct path for my college career, including the SAS courses. At the time in my life, I was having very drastic changes, and I was all over the place with my classes. At the moment, I had my first job, and I was going through things in my personal life. Even though I'm just a sophomore, I can say college does get complicated at times. Since for math, we do homework every day, especially having to complete objective goals and topic goals. It was quite a struggle for me when I had to manage my time. Attending office hours really helped, since in class you don't get that much help. I was also a person who struggled in math, and I am the same way until now. But if you don't practice, it will never get easier. I was always talking to my instructors on how I could do better, and sometimes it was mostly to do my topic goals regularly and keep doing my assignments and being on task. My math experience was very vulnerable before college, and I am not a math genius, but have been provided with great help and resources. So this was something I really never imagined, but I now actually work for Math 100. How did I end up here? Even I ask myself that sometimes. So I'll begin. So as like any other student, I went to talk to my instructor. I was having a conversation with one of my instructors, and since I had been meeting with her for quite a while since I was having trouble, we conversed over things, and in one of our conversations came out how much stress I was having since I had 2 jobs at that moment. I had a really late schedule and had no time to do homework. Since it was a part-time job, I was mostly working for paid my school and school materials. Then she suddenly asked for my schedule and just asked if I was interested in working for Math 100. I was surprised since it was really unexpected. I obviously agreed and came to trainings and all, and now I work for front desk, where I'm really comfortable at, and I get to answer the questions I used to have and get to help others, in which makes me truly happy, since I help others the way others